What's so interesting is I had to do demos on here this week,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize that it was on Zayo Guest, and I'm like,
Why isn't it working?
and today I looked up and I was like, why does that say Zayo Guest? So it's been like that all week.
Yeah, I wonder why they. I don't know.
There's a reason we don't have troubleshoot systems in this world.
Absolutely, yeah, it's that they are very aggressive, difficult.
Alright, so my name is Alex Walling. I'm a computer science undergraduate at Boulder. I'm a sophomore. And so coming into this hackathon, I knew that I really wanted to learn a lot. So I decided to take on a project by myself. It involved HTML, CSS, JavaScript, D3, Bitcoin, chain call. So I'm going to call this program Chain Away, because it uses a chain API call. So basically what it is it's a visual representation of a wallet public key address. So here you see the central wallet, which the link or key is displayed at the top there. So that's the public key for this node right here. And then it shows all of the transactions associated with that node. And so what I did was the color coordination is associated with inputs and outputs to the wallet. So all of the green is inputs in money in Bitcoin towards your wallet, and all the red is taking money out of your wallet to go to another address. So after getting all of this done, I decided I wanted to keep going with it. I still had more time. We were here for 24 hours. I've been up for 36. So what I did is, instead of just showing the links for this central node, you can go and click on all of these nodes out in the network out here, and it'll update the page, show the new transactions to the new node, and then redisplay at the top what the new public key is. So I ran into a little bit of trouble just because I had never worked with JavaScript. I had done a little bit with HTML and CSS, and never worked with D3. And so as you saw in that last case, the sizing of the new nodes can be a problem. So in the future, I would like to basically dynamically change how those nodes are sized. Yes?
Oh, no, it's 30 seconds.
Oh, thank you, sorry. So I want to change how those nodes are sized. I see a lot of applications for this, both a social and a corporate application. For social, you can see who your wallet is interacting with. So how your money is going in and out of your wallet with friends or coworkers or things like that. Or once more companies have a public wallet, you'll be able to see how companies interact with different companies. And that's my end. So thank you very much. Questions?
So with the companies being able to see, or even consumers being able to see how others are making interactions, from a scalability perspective, how do you see that maybe impacting how people or where people choose to spend their Bitcoins?
I see it right now as Bitcoin is still an up and coming thing. So as people see that a lot of people, this is a big industry and a lot of people are using Bitcoins. So they see that, oh, this person has interacted with a lot of people and put a lot of money into different accounts and used a lot of Bitcoins. They can kind of see that this is a legitimate currency, and then it'll help grow the Bitcoin industry. Also in the future, I see kind of budgeting, so you can see how you spent your money out of your wallet. So base your budget around that and kind of change where you're spending money and where you're not spending money.
From a scalability question, when Bitcoin goes like massive, right? You're talking billions of transactions, like over seconds of time. When you're showing the companies, how do you see this changing as far as how it would display? I mean, like today, where you can see the different transactions,
Sure.
but if there's that many, how do
Mhm.
you process that?
Sure. So in the chain call, you can have only up to 500 API calls. At first, I was keeping the nodes all at a standard size, and so what that would allow is, as you can see, this is a force. So, one second. Sorry, it's sometimes a little glitch. But so it kind of has a gravity and force associated with it. So when they were all at the central size, they spread it out really evenly. One thing I considered doing instead of the different sizes was different colors to associate it with how much money was given in the transactions.
Are the different sizes the amount of money that's been moved or the amount of transactions?
The amount of money.
Okay,
Mhm.
thanks.